Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 37 of our FTB OceanBlock Let's Play series, where today we are working on opening the portal to Alfheim and getting ourselves some sweet Betania trinkets. So yeah, let's get started. Real quick interjection here before the episode starts, folks. If you were not aware, there was a fairly dangerous security exploit found in a logging tool used by a lot of Java software, including Minecraft, that allows hackers to gain complete control of your computer or your server if you're playing on a server. Minecraft is affected by this, and you definitely need to take it seriously and update your version of Minecraft. If you are playing on a server, I would not play or connect to that server until you take the steps necessary to update your version of Minecraft. In the comments below, I'm going to pin a link to Direwolf20's video detailing what steps you need to take to mitigate the issue and make sure that you are not leaving yourself vulnerable to these bad actors to get into your computer, because it is as simple. If you connect to someone's server and the person, the bad actor, posts code in the chat, you could be compromised. So check out the video if you have not taken steps to mitigate and protect yourself. Before this episode starts. So pause it now, go check out Direwolf's video, get yourself taken care of first, then continue the episode. All right? Thanks. Why is it that every time I come on here to start recording, it starts raining? I guess the ocean is a rainy place, hurricanes and all that. Anyway, so today's episode, we're going to continue working with Betania, but I got a couple things that I want to check out. There's been a couple comments since we started the Betania series here in our FTB OceanBlock that I just want to check out. Couple tips and tricks and things. But first off, it has been mentioned a couple times that we can set these sluices up to allow from the top, importing from the top. And I thought we had tried this. Maybe I'm misremembering when we had set this all up, but I want to check it out and see if this is possible. So we're going to grab a flux point. We're going to grab our netherite sluice. We're going to grab a hopper. Just a standard hopper will do. And we will see what can we do with this. Okay, so netherite sluice. Power. Let's go ahead and do this so we can maybe get the power into the top. Can we put power in top? Yes. Okay. And this holds 80 million RF, by the way, just in case you were wondering. So power can come in the top. Now, if we use, for example, let's say the universal pipes, well, I think we'd be able to get power and water into one side, which would also help eliminate the issue, because that's our issue over here with me upgrading these to the netherite sluices, is that they need water. They are also going to need power. So that's one side for water, one side for power. And then they're also going to need item inputs. And yeah, also it's been mentioned that we can put items into the top of these, and I kind of want to try it. What is the best way to do this? Let's do gravel. What am I doing? There's some gravel right here. Because we have a mesh here, I can just let this sluice through. And if I do this, that goes in top. If I put this in there, oh, it does work. Well, I've been wrong this whole series. So we can even pipe items into the top if we needed to, and then power could come into the back. But I think I like the idea of potentially using the universal pipes to get the power and the water into the bottom, like we have here with the water, and then we wouldn't have to change this setup at all, other than upgrading these to netherite and then swapping out the pipes that we have down here and then hooking up a flux point. Because let's just test this out real quick. I need water. So I have a tank, an ender tank. Yeah, we can. What's in you? You have some water in you. That'll work perfect. Okay, so let's do this, and then we're also going to get this flux point, pop it here, and then we're going to take our universal pipe, you into you, and we'll just try and see if does this get water in it, and does it get power in it. So if we extract, which from what I understand, this should work perfectly fine. So if we extract from here, you're getting power, and if we extract from here, you and we turn this on, enable. Yeah, look, it got water. Okay, so this does work. So we could have all of these working. So when we get to some base updates, geez, man, this thing is fast too. I think I still have this on fast mode, don't I? Let's put it on normal. So that way it's not like ridiculously fast. I have to hold for a second, but I don't keep breaking everything. So that means when we decide we want to, which was probably going to be soon, we can upgrade all these to netherite tier, and then we can start getting upgrades in these. From what I understand, the upgrades in these are absolutely insane. It makes them go super fast, but also require a lot of power. There are a couple different types of upgrades for this. If we look at Sluice, we have fortune upgrades, increases drop chance by 3% per upgrade, but it has an exponential power cost, which is the base cost plus 1.28 to the power of however many upgrades we have in there. So expensive. We have speed upgrades, makes it go faster, 5% per upgrade. And then we also have consumption, which lowers the cost of fluid usage, which I honestly don't know if we're going to need that. We have a lot of water, so I think we're going to be okay. The fortune upgrade is the one that I'm most interested in. That just requires some diamonds and some cast iron. So, yeah, we'll get to that. I don't feel like rearranging all this all at the moment, but now that we know it's possible, we'll definitely start working towards. We'll just upgrade these to netherite and get fortune upgrades, which should just increase our output of everything, which will be nice. We get more stuff than we're already getting, which we're already getting pretty decent amounts of stuff. We're processing one like every 3-4 seconds. If we can speed it up to processing one, even if we keep it without speed upgrades and we just do the fortune upgrades, every one of these is going to give us more resources, which essentially is doubling, tripling, quadrupling our output. Make sense? Makes sense. Makes sense to me. Hopefully it makes sense to you. Okay, so also it has been mentioned that, goodness gracious, someone mentioned that I don't need to have the redstone, this whole redstone contrapturation here. The pressure plate will just trigger the open crate if I have it above it. So let's find that out. Let's break this. No, look, see? Whoever said that to me, it ain't working. It ain't working. Look, pressure plate, open crate. What if I put this back? Which is going to be a bit of a challenge. Yeah, no. Don't know what you commenting people are talking about. Okay, now I need to get this because we have a bunch of coal sitting there now, and I don't remember what the name of this stuff is. Red alloy wire, and my magnet's not going to work because I have the solagnolia, so it's not going to pick up. Give me all that coal back. There you go. And then we'll just drop all this in here. So yeah, I can't remember who it was in the comments who mentioned that, but it ain't working. That's all I'm going to say about that. It ain't working. All right, so to continue from where we left off, so we set up we have our automated mana pumping in one piece of coal block at a time until all of our mana gets filled up here. We have 1 and 2 full mana pools, pretty much, it looks like. We have our automation for our living wood and living rock, and it is working fantastically because they're not doing anything right now, which means we have 128 of each. And we also automated runes, Betania runes, using a petite hopper hawk, and also automated the production of red mana powder, mana diamonds, and all this stuff that needs to be dropped into a mana pool. And eventually we could even set up the ones that do the catalysts. We could just, I could put another mana pool here if I wanted to with a catalyst underneath it and just literally repeat this setup, and it would work exactly the same. I don't know how much stuff we're going to have to make in the catalyst. If we look at the catalyst usage, that should tell us here. So we got diorite, blaze quartz, nether warts. Every once in a while we'll need to use this, but I don't know, super often are we going to be using the catalyst to make stuff. Yeah, glowstone to redstone, flint, hydrenia, decorative. Oh, hydrangea. It's the ice is probably going to be maybe something snow block into ice if we ever need ice. That would be the next thing. But I don't think we're going to need to automate that. Just looking through, there's 29 pages, so unless something jumps out at me right off the bat, flowers and stuff, if we ever need specifically to get an azure bluette, we can follow the chain for that. But outside of that, I don't think that we're going to really need to set up an automation for the catalyst. unless we run out of freaking netherwort at any point. Which are we getting? Do we get netherwort from anything? No. What's the recipe for netherwort? Do we need it? Oh, we can make it with nether essence and stuff, so that's not too big of a deal. So our next steps with Betania is to work on opening up the portal to Alfheim, or not Alfheim. Yeah, the portal to Alfheim. That's what it is. So if we grab our book, our Lexica Betania, and we take a peek in here, we should have unlocked quite a bit of stuff over time. Auto Pier Daisy, check. We've already done this. If only one spreader is used. Well, I mean, okay, so this is technically wanting you to do stuff with, what's it called? Betania, but, you know, whatever. We did it. But what we're looking for is the Alfheim, portal to Alfheim, because I always forget how to make this thing. So you're going to need an Elven Gateway Core. Can I bookmark this from here? No, but we can just go ahead and make it. Elven Gateway Core. And that's why we made those Terrasteel nuggets at the end of last episode. We're going to need Natura pylons, which is going to require Terrasteel nuggets, a mana pylon, and Eyes of Ender. Mana pylon is going to be mana steel, diamond, and gold. So we're going to need 2 of these. And then we're going to want to upgrade those to Natura pylons. Bam. And that was our nuggets used. And then we're gonna need other things. This is like, is this just living wood? I always forget what this is. This will tell me though. So if we take this and we want to put it somewhere in this general Betania area that we got going on, and I know this isn't like, you know, the perfect spot for all this. Like, we're not really super organized with our Betania, but I think it'll be okay. Let's can I anchor this down one? Bam. Anchor there. Okay, cool. So we need like glimmering living wood. So this is regular living wood, and then we need glimmering living wood, if I remember correctly. Yeah, glimmering living wood. And that's you. And that's just living wood with glowstone dust. So let's get, you know, I don't remember how many. I think it's 5 or 4. Living wood. We got our Natura pylons and our Elven Gateway Core. And the Elven Gateway Core goes here. Bam. And I guess I didn't really need to set this into the ground because we're not going to go into it, but that's okay. Because Mythic Betania is not in this pack, so we're actually not going to enter the portal ever. And I don't think the corners are actually necessary. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Don't know how you're going to correct me if I'm wrong, because, you know, you're not here with me, but yeah, do the thing. Bam. Just using that to place that, And yeah, wait, you're not supposed to be there. Oh, those corners are necessary. Haha. It was messing me up being that I put it offset into the ground. There we go. So there is our portal. And then we need to actually light the portal. If we try to right now, it will not work. Because what we need to do is set up the pylons with mana pools. And it takes half a mana pool. You need 2 mana pools. It's going to take half a mana pool from each. With designed to draw mana from all pools of pylons equally. If any pool ran out, any connection to the portal would have closed. Too weak to transfer. I just always forget. I always forget where exactly you need to place the pylons is my issue. Like, if I place them here and I pick up mana pools and I put them there, is that going to work? I always forget how close these pylons need to be. Like, if they need to be offset, like over here, over to here, something like that. So we'll find out. It's the only thing I never remember on Betania. Goodness gracious. Give me that. And then we'll take this one. Is this thing on fast again? No, it's on normal. Jeez Louise, it's just so fast. So if you take that, and then do we need, yeah, we shouldn't need mana spreaders. I believe these will sit. Do these need to sit on top of the mana pools? Would it look better if they sat on top of the mana pools? Yes, absolutely. Can I make them sit on top of the mana pools? I know y'all are like TheAndrata. It's simple. You don't need to make it so complicated. But I always forget, man. It's the I don't know. I just always forget. This is the one thing I can never remember when it comes to Betania. All right, so if we grab our Wand of the Forest, we can test if this works. And if it doesn't, I'm going to have to go look it up. But come on. Stop flying around. Bam. Open the world. Open the portal. There's mana flowing into it, so you're draining. It's half a mana pool. Yeah, look, it did it. It's staying open. Hey, I did it. Didn't remember how to do it, but I did it. Yay. Go me. Let me get some more mana pools. Just to replace for our mana spreader over here, or our mana splitter, so that we keep mana going at all times into this thing. We should upgrade these so that we can transfer the mana faster, but honestly, I don't think, we're not really bottlenecking anywhere just with one setup. The bottleneck is the Endo Flames. Just using Endo Flames in and of themselves, they are not efficient at all unless you can sit there and AFK for a while and let them, do the thing. So, Portal to Alfheim is now open, and if we take our book, now, we're going to test if this works. Last time I threw my Akashic Tome, Lexica Betania, into the portal, I didn't get it back. So we're going to find out if it's going to work for us if I throw this in here, because if you throw this in here, you should get it back, and I did. Okay, and it's the Akashic Tome, and we have access to all of our other books. Okay, so it did work. Yeah, in my All the Mod 6 playthrough, I did not get my book back. It literally just disappeared when I threw it in there, and I don't know why. Don't know what happened there. But anyway, so that is the portal to Alfheim. So now we have access to doing all of the other things that we need to that require portal to Alfheim, or elven materials. So if we go to Betania and we take, let's take half a stack of mana pearl, mana diamonds, mana powder. I don't think mana powder, but mana steel will. And we throw those through the portal, we'll get to the elven equivalent of these, which is like dragon gems. Yeah, dragon stone. We'll get mana pearls, which will get us the pixie dust. And then our mana steel, we'll get the elven steel, whatever it's called. But it's 2 to 1. So we're only going to get 14 of those back. Just keep that in mind. And there we go. Elementium, that's what it is. So we got some Dragonstone, Pixie Dust, and Elementium available, so we can go ahead and throw that into our inventory. There's also, if we get some living wood, we can just do a stack of living wood and living rock, because, we have it automated over there. If we throw that through, we should get dream wood, and living rock has a thing too, right? Give me the things. Or did I just throw that living rock in there for nothing? I might have just thrown the living rock in there for nothing. Oh, glimmer. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so that gives us a bunch more recipes, which means we can make this ring that I wanted to make, the Ring of Far Reach. All we have to do is get a Rune of Pride. So now we can teach the system, because I wanted the Elementium, is what we were there for. And this gives us 3.5 reach distance. Never used it before, but it sounds freaking awesome. Like 3.5 reach distance is fantastic. So let's go ahead and teach the system how to make this. Let's get our living wood, or living rock. That goes there. So we need a Rune of Summer and a Rune of Fire taught to the system. So Rune of Summer. We just keep that living rock with us. Sand, slime ball, melon slices. I don't know if we have any melon slices in here, but we can go grab some from our generator upstairs. So that is Rune of Pride, which was the Rune of Summer. And now we need to do the Rune of Earth. Remember, we taught this before I had the whole snafu with losing everything in the world. Okay, so that is all of that. And then it was Rune of Air, which I already know how to do the Rune of Air. So now we need the Rune of Fire. And then, yeah, that should be good. Nether bricks? Do we know how to make nether bricks? What is going on? Wait, what are you doing? Excuse me. What? Put that down. I have no idea what the heck just happened there. We have 32 nether bricks. I don't need to worry about it at the moment. Let's go ahead and pop these into the crafter here. Bam. And so if I ask for a Rune of Pride, we should see a bunch of crafting kick off. Red sand, slime ball, and melon slices. Did I tell that to have exact recipes? It seems like I did. Put you back in here. Let's do regular sand. Oh, actually, I don't have any sand. Okay. We can fix that. Slime balls. Oh, you know what? I do have sand. I reloaded into the world. And did I still have this set on internal and external? Insert. Nope, it's insert and extract. I should have slime balls now. Yeah, there we go. And I do have sand. So now we should be okay. It's the melon slices would be the only thing I'm not sure if we have, and we don't, but we can just go ahead and pop up here. And we should have extra melon slices in here, right? At this point, yeah, we've got a couple stacks. We can just... We got 254 stacks of melon slices. We can just throw those into our inventory and we'll be okay. And I really should have put those into a drawer, but whatever. Okay. So now if we pop back down here, throw this back into there. Now we can request the Rune of Pride. And we should see all the crafting take place. So it's going to drop the things first because it's going to have to make the prerequisite runes, which it looks like it already had. Did I already teach this how to make the earth? Oh, I did. Huh? Whoops. Reset that. Put that away. Now, the nice thing with the Rune of Pride is that you get your Rune of Summer back, which is great. So it's going to do that. Oh, so it was crafting the Runes of Summer, and now it's doing the Rune of Pride. Now, the Rune of Pride is going to require a little bit more mana, but again, you're going to get your Runes of Fire back. Okay, do this. What happened here? I saw the... Do the thing. Didn't it just do this? I think it was because I picked up the Rune of Summer by accident that it got all messed up. I'm going to have to go look in the crafting manager and see if there's a Rune of Pride stuck, because I picked up that Rune of Summer. But there we go. And we got the Runes of Summer back and the Rune of Fire. And now we have a Rune of Pride in the system. So do we have a stuck craft? Yes, we do. Oh, and it's actually doing another one. I see. So that's okay. We'll have 2 Runes of Pride. That's not a big deal. But anyway, so let's go ahead and make the Ring of Far Reach now, because we have the Elementium. There we go. So this gives me a plus 3.5 reach distance, which is a pretty significant increase in reach distance. And this can go into a ring slot or any curio slot. So like I should be able to, yeah, look, I can break those now. That is crazy. Like, I can break that right above me. Yeah. That's awesome. That is fantastically far reach distance. I can break these. How close? Look at that. Look how far away I can break all this stuff. It just makes it so that it's so much easier. The only caveat with it is I'm going to be breaking even more grass when I'm using this thing when we're, like so far away. But I can break all the way to here. So that gives me if I'm standing here. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 break distance. That's crazy. That's pretty darn good. So what else do we want? Well, let's look at our Sojourner Sash. We can upgrade our Sojourner Sash to the Globetrotter Sash. Now, normally this would require a Gaia Spirit, but guess what? We have Gaia Spirits from a... what is that? The pulsating crate that we had picked up before. So we're just going to go ahead and doop. We have a Globetrotter Sash, which just makes us run a little bit faster. Still nowhere near as fast as the Rock Cave the Rock Candy Plus Plus, but I don't want to run as fast as the Rock Candy Plus Plus. Okay, that thing is too dang fast. And yeah, let's see what else. What does the quest want us to do for Betania? Because at this point, our next step would be to fight the Gaia Spirit. Is there like a Gaia Spirit? Oh, that would be terrible. Is there Gaia Spirit Ingot or Gaia Spirit Singularity? Because if there is, I'm gonna cry. Liquid Mob Souls, Creativity, Gaia Spirit Ingot. No, there is not a singularity, but it is made in the crafting of the creative mana tablet. So you'd have to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Gaia Spirits. So eventually, maybe we can get back. We can do the Gaia Spirit. We did it in All the Mod 6. So if you want to see that fight, go ahead and check that out. I don't really see the need. There's not really much super duper else I would want from Betania at the moment, other than the Dice of Fate. Which gets us the random rewards, but I don't even know which reward I would want from that. So yeah, I think with the end of this episode, we can go ahead and start working on diving in and changing gears from Betania to Blood Magic. Real quick, let's just check out and let's check in the book and see if there's any other trinkets or anything from Betania I want to make. At the moment, let's see, where would you be? Mr. Trinkets and Accessories. So we got a band of mana. Maybe we should upgrade our band of mana. That is, you're already the greater band of aura, so you can't be upgraded. Band of mana and the ring of magnetization. You can't be upgraded. You can to a greater ring of magnetization. So let's just go ahead and do that. Bada bing, bada boom. We have a greater ring of magnetization available. And then where is my, oh, you're already the greater band of aura. Yeah, so we don't have to worry about that. I like how most of our trinkets are from Betania. Let's see, trinket case. This lets you swap out trinkets, right? Yeah. Ring of dexterous motion. Doesn't that let you like dodge? Like you can like do a double tap of the thing to do a quick dodge if you're fighting enemies. I think that's what that does. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else super duper necessary that I would want. There's the pixie ring, but I don't necessarily need pixies. We have some of this stuff already anyway, like the ring of magnetization. We have 2 of those. We have the ring of the mantle. We have the Great Fairy Ring, which gives us a chance to spawn pixies when we're fighting things, Rada Highlands and everything. But other than that, I really don't think that there's terribly too much that I want. A crystal bow. Conjure arrows from mana as if enchanted with infinity, and it'll repair itself using mana. Sure. Let's make this crystal bow. I've actually never made this. I'm always looking out for cool new bows, so we can start the crafting of that. And we just need to get a living wood twig, and we should see the stuff. Well, it's probably already done, but it dropped the string into there for the mana infused string. And now we have a crystal bow, and it just uses our mana to fire. So we have boop. And are you enchantable? You are. With the same enchants that our other bow has. So if we were to just strip the enchants off of this bow. Oh, where's our bow? Are you in here? We could take the enchants off of this bow and put them onto this bow. And now we have infinity in firing mana arrows instead of regular arrows. So if we do this, you have books in you, right? We can put this into there. And we can take these back. And it doesn't need the mending either. Interesting that there were 2 mending on that. Oh, it's doing the loop, isn't it? Yeah, don't do the loop. Okay, so we have, we don't need unbreaking, but we can do the shotgun. Don't know what that does, but we'll take it. Power 5. And yeah, that's it. So if we put these into an anvil. Bam. And we just get ourselves some experience. So we're going to combine these books. Cheaper this way? Yes. Other way around. There's 4. And that's 6 and 13. So it was the already combined book plus the punch, her power. And then you plus the bow is 20 levels. Bam. So now we have shotgun 4, punch 2, power 5 on our crystal bow. It has infinity. It has mending, essentially, because it heals via mana. So I think that this is pretty dang good. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill one of these before. Look at that. Yeah, look, we're killing sheep quickly. The only thing I wish would be faster draw speed. Is quick draw in here, or is quick draw modified? Quick charge. Yeah, quick draw comes from a different mod that I don't know exactly what that mod is, but it adds quick draw. So let's see. We got this. We did this. I need to make these seeds at some point. I'll probably just do that in between episodes. I need to set up more aqueous accumulators too, so we can start ramping up our water production for when we dive into mechanism. But I think we're going to start working on diving into blood magic in the next episode. So I'm fairly satisfied with our automations here of Betania. The only thing that we don't have automated is the production of, elementium, dragonstone, and stuff like that. And we could probably do that with a dropper, I would imagine. Though, like, real quick, before we end, dropper, how far does the dropper yeet stuff if I were to use a dropper? Like, if I wanted to set up the dropper, let's imagine we set this guy up here. Oh, come on. Now you're going to face that way? Really? Oh, and it went through the portal. Bruh. Can I use a wrench? Give me the refined storage wrench, because it seems to be able to rotate everything. No. Cannot use the wrench to drop. And it went through the portal again. What if we put it this way? There we go. All right. Button. And a diamond. Mana diamond, preferably, because that's what works. And our bow can just go into our backpack along with our Akashic Tome. So I put this mana diamond in here. I hook this guy up with a stone button. Can we? It's pretty quick, too. Huh. We can just have this always have a redstone signal, so that anything that goes into here, we can put a redstone block below it, so that it's just got a redstone signal at all times. And then if I put, at Betania, if I were to put, some mana pearls in there, it's going to dispense them? Or is this only on a pulse? Yeah, this thing has to be pulsed, doesn't it? So we'd have to figure out how to pulse this. Huh. What's our best option for that? We don't have I don't think we have a redstone clock. A RF tools detector. But yeah, we could just set this up. We could set a crafter to dispense into there, and it'll just drop, and we can set up a hopper hawk or something again to, do that if we need to. If we get to a point where we're wanting a bunch of these things, I think that's something we can definitely do. But as it stands now, I think we're going to wrap up and take a break from Betania. Maybe wrap up. We'll see where we end up in the future. But anyway, so with that being said, let's go out here. I like the look of the stars tonight. So let's go take a look at the stars and wrap up today's episode. So if you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.